Hey Brownie Bites, what's up and welcome back to another episode. I've noticed here lately that I've been doing a lot of vlog stuff and missing out on some of the teaching because we're not just a one gambit channel. Oh no, Jesse's been driving my truck. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Fixed it. We've been doing a bunch of vlogs, we've been doing a bunch of behind the scenes, that sort of thing, but we also have some things that God has laid on our heart that we're supposed to dispense to the world. There's some things that God's placed on your heart, so I have a message to all of you young pastors out there. But I think first I need to define pastor. So I was up here with the pastors praying and I ran into Dave. And I thought, let's just ask him either define a pastor or redefine a pastor. Dave, what are your thoughts?
There's the gift of pastor, or the calling of pastor, and when you have it, you can't get away from it. Jonah went in the belly of a whale and found out he was called of God. But there's also this cultural thing called pastor, which is more of a secular job description than the calling. And if the wedding between your calling and your job doesn't happen, you're just really going to be frustrated all your ministry. When you find your place in your calling where you really are called of God and you really are doing the job that they want done, when you get to that point and that wedding happens, that convergence takes place, and you're home with your people, from that point on, your whole dedication is to be in His presence. And His preparation comes out in things that are bigger, more than you could ever plan for. When we were trained to make sure that you cover the text. You should do that from Monday to Saturday, but Sunday is like make sure you can encapsulate, accept for, on behalf of, and deliver to the call of God. What does He want for my people through me saying yes today for them tomorrow? And I think that's the key in defining the new proclaimer of God. He's found his home. He knows his security is going to be in the Lord, and his significance is going to be in what God is going to say, which he's been trying to tell him all week, individually. So it's kind of an exciting job. Really, it's hard not to get excited about that.
It's awesome. There you go. You young pastors out there, get excited. I hope the cars weren't too loud and that you were able to hear Dave, because there was some awesome wisdom that was deposited there. What he basically said was there's two different classifications when you talk about a pastor. There's the office of pastor, because there's a fivefold ministry. There's an apostle, a prophet, an evangelist, a pastor, and a teacher. 5, unless you're... And then there's 3. There's an evangelist, a pastor, and teacher. Just kidding. I'm teasing with you guys. I love you. There's the office of pastor, and then there's the gifting. So for you pastors out there, not necessarily office, if you are a manufacturer, if you're a mechanic, if you put Barbie dolls together, I don't know, you could be a pastor inside of your sphere of influence. And the point is this, here's what I want to get to today. It's less about what you say, it's less about the sermon, it's less about the exact words, it's less about the charismata of how you speak or what you do, it's more about your life. And I think if we're honest with ourselves, the people who have had the biggest impact, it's not the sermons that they preached, it's not the stories that they told, it's the life-on-life interaction. It's when we were around them, they were solid, good people, and we saw Jesus peeking through. I'm going to illustrate my point right now because I'm helping Jason move. I'm here at his house, and there's a couple young pastors out there who are pastors either in their sphere of influence, where they work, or they're actually pastors in training. They have the office, the calling, here they go. But I'm going to show you that I don't think a one of them can remember what I preached on Sunday, but they know the life-on-life interaction. I'll prove it. Here we go. Is all the heavy stuff moved yet?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, America. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. You can tell my stress level is low.
How was the prayer time?
Oh, it was great.
Is this good light?
That's good. Did you see your video this morning?
I did. I loved it.
Hey, I'm running an experiment real quick. 2 seconds of your time, and then we all go back to moving very vigorously.
Okay.
Here's the question. What was the sermon about on Sunday?
What was the sermon about on Sunday? Casey, go.
What was the sermon about on Sunday?
Josh.
What was
no,
the...
I got it.
What was the sermon about?
John 13.
Not
The
where we
upper
were.
room.
What,
No, that's wrong.
not the title of the sermon series.
So don't take this the wrong way, Jared.
Hey.
But I didn't get a lot from Sunday because I've been really sick. So it was just like, instead of focusing on where I was with Jesus, I was focusing on me being sick But after service, I walked up to Jared, and Jared just said, no, I walked up to Jared and asked him for prayer because I've been sick and having some shoulder pain, stuff like that. And it was really cool. He thanked me because a lot of people, they treat it like they're calling in sick to their job whenever they don't want to go to church because they're sick. Instead, I came because I wanted to be healed from my sickness. I wanted to be healed from that. And my shoulder pain is gone. Still sick, but shoulder pain's gone, so that's awesome.
Danielle, you went in on this action?
Yeah, well, I didn't hear the sermon. I was in the back with Ben, and they have a little mommy baby room, and there's the TV that plays, but Ben was sick and really fussy, so I pretty much heard him fussing and not the sermon this week. But I think the best way that you bless me through your friendship and through your ministry to my husband, basically. So I think without your friendship to him, our relationship would be completely different. And I know that no matter what he's going through, I'm always like, call Jared, talk to Jared, because, you know, just through being able to talk things out, and you, even when he's in a bad place, you speaking life right to where he's at, like, that's so huge for us, because without it, he would be stuck sometimes. And I think it goes both ways for both of you, right? Like,
it does.
So.
Totally. Do you love me?
Yes.
I will feed your sheep, Jared.
Shut up!
Whenever I'm listening to you speak, I'm listening to the same Jesus that I hear whenever Dave speaks. And so, same with Jason also. It's like all three of you guys. It's like you guys are tag teaming, fathering me. It's really awesome.
Today marks our 8-year anniversary on
What?
Facebook.
How do you know that?
Because
Oh.
it told me.
See? There you go. Less about it's about exactly what you say and how you hermeneutically package things or understand things. More about the spirit behind what you're doing. If we're all tapping into the same spirit of Christ, if we're all tapping into what the Father is revealing to his people, then we are communicating who he is, and that's the greatest pastoring task of all. Love you guys. See you in the next one. I'm out. Yes! Yes! You're gonna love that. You'll be proud of that.